girl TJ here, back again, Talks with TJ, aka TJ2 Swoosh Chains. Thank you guys so much again for rocking with me. If you're a regular sub, you know that I appreciate you, and I always try to engage in the comment section with you once again, so let me know that you're in the comment section by just dropping literally a fist bump, peace out, hey, whatever. If you're brand new to the channel, I have no idea how I popped up on your feed, you're recommended, don't really care, glad you are here. If you like what you see, go ahead, check out some other videos, and then hit the sub button, hit the bell for notifications. I do try to put up videos on the regular. I'm somehow up to like 3 uploads a week minimum, which is insane. I never intended to do that. And also, if you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If you don't, I've been saying this lately, it's okay, I don't take it personally. You cannot please everybody. I am on the road to 10K. I hit 2K and didn't really think that I'd hit that. So let's just go ahead and reach for the stars on the road to 10K. Now let's jump into this video today because for people that really know me and for some people that are getting to know me, I'm an eBay fanatic. Like, eBay is life. For so many recent years, anything, from whatever I'm rocking at that time, there's a possibility some of it came from eBay. There are tons of deals to be had, to be found on eBay. Now, I understand the shift in sneaker culture has, definitely taken its turn from eBay more so to, let's say, StockX or to GOAT. And I think that does partly have to do with, like, the verification that they do now at StockX and GOAT, although I think we have a consensus that there's no, like, legitimate verification certification that you can get. There's not really one that you can get, right? But I get that it makes people feel a little bit more secure in their purchase, and when you're spending hundreds of bucks on sneakers, I understand that you kind of want some type of security or validity for your shoes, and I think this is definitely an issue for men or hyped sneakers because, or even hyped clothing items like Supreme and things like that. You don't want to be ripped off. You don't want a fake. So I understand a lot of men have kind of migrated to, StockX or GOAT. I'm still a person that shops on eBay a lot. Now, there are a few reasons why I do that, and trust me, I will get into that in another video, but eBay is kind of where I choose to live, search, browse, and there's tons of things that are always bought from there. Trust me, like, you guys are going to see some pickups that I have on the way that I'm going to show you. They are finds, they are steals. Some of them are 50% off of what retail would cost me, and all the authentic things, all great. So I just want to point out, like, there are some things on here that I've shown on the channel that are eBay. This is a player exclusive. You can't go find this on, like, Fanatics or things like that. This is a player exclusive, so it's a Jordan pullover that the Michigan football team had. This thing is thick, so I don't even know if it's, like, spring wearable. This thing is mad thick. It's got, like, the waffle on the inside, waffle material on the inside. It is mad thick. So I got a small, I think this retail for 160 if they were to sell it, and what did I pay? Like 30 bucks or 35 bucks or something for this. So, this is from eBay. This jacket, if you're familiar with this is the Nike Windrunner jacket. It is great for spring. I have the pants to match, if I'm not mistaken. I do have the pants to match. And I think I snagged this. I'm not even kidding you. I think I snagged this for like 15 bucks. You can win bids, alright? Like, bids are the way to go on eBay to really, get some wins. Now, because I've gotten wins, what's another win I've gotten on eBay? These were 35, I think. So, retail, you can read that. So, these are Kobe 10s. Right, retail was 135. They're a little big because they are grade school 6.5. But I got these on eBay. I blame Shishuge for these because I saw her rocking these and I thought I absolutely have to have these. This is my first ever Kobe. I need to get more. I really do need to get more. This is my first ever Kobe, but I don't wear them a ton. I need to really wear them a ton. I don't wear them a ton, but first ever Kobe. They were brand new in the box, never worn. Check those out. So this was definitely a win for me. I've taken some L's though. Your girl has taken some L's. So we're gonna talk about some L's. All right. So let's just do a little story time. 3 L's that I've taken on eBay buying sneakers. L I have taken, and I've gotten a lot of wins, but sometimes you do end up taking some L's even when you do your due diligence. So with this L that I took, it was for a must-have for me. Like, people say you can't have multiple grails. Listen, there are some things where you just have to have, you have to want, okay? Like, they are. I don't really care. This was a pair. This was one of them. So I was able to get this one you know, legitimate and didn't have to worry about, you know, issues with this once I was able to finally get, you know, this pair. So you can look and see Jordan 11 retro. You know, so I have these bad boys. Now I do want them to retro again, just so, you know, I can get them, because that'd be dope to have them again. But I was able to secure these. Now let me explain something to you, okay? This wasn't an easy come up. It was not an easy come up. Let's explain the horror story. So the very first time that I purchased these, I was super excited. The good thing about grade school shoes, if you get them and they're in like an 8 or 9, let's say, condition, or you can just clean them up or something, you can get them for anywhere from, like, let's say 80 to 120 or something. So you can still get them for below retail price of what they retailed at, especially like especially way back when. Like, you can get them. Now, when it comes to looking at, when it comes to looking at, unfortunately, grade school shoes, it means a lot of times they're owned by kids, and when they're owned by kids, kids can be destructive, right? So I got this pair in, the very first pair, and my goodness, there was a hole, like, on the inner, I'm not even kidding you, there. So like on this inner part, like right here, where I couldn't see in the pictures, like, I will always ask for multiple pictures. There was a hole on the inside, so I was like, hey, just understand, this is coming back to you. I want my money back. They were understandable. They were like, I'm so sorry, like, I didn't check all of the shoe, you know, before I sent it out. You know, it was their kid that did it. Like, that's fine, great communication, but I was really hurt by that because I took that L. So we all take some L's. There's not a whole lot you can do to change that. It happens. It is what it is. But, you know, we were able to correct it. But man, let me tell you, that was a crappy L. Another L that I took. So fake kicks is an L that you can take. Now, when people say, you know, people try to expose people fake kicks, that's not exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about, you know, the reality of what happens with fake kicks, because there could be collateral damage down the line to somebody else. So let's say that you sell somebody a fake sneaker, okay? So unbeknownst to that buyer, it's a fake sneaker. They don't know it, so they buy it, maybe they wear it a few times. If it still has some value to it, still in a great condition, they can look to then sell that sneaker down the line. So they go to a secondary market to sell it, whether it's eBay, you know, maybe it's, I won't say StockX because they only do new, but, you know, maybe go and they go to sell it, and then that other buyer of theirs gets this shoe in and they realize something's not right about this sneaker. That happened to me. So if you are familiar with the Nike Be True line they put out for the LGBTQ community every single year, the Be True line is amazing. It always has a rainbow effect to it, and one of the most dope releases ever for this Be True line was the Vapor Max Flyknit 1, the first version. It's a navy blue upper, and then the bottom sole has the rainbow effect, you know, on that Vapor Max sole. It's an amazing shoe. I still want this shoe. I just don't want to pay the price for it. But I got this shoe in. I forgot what I paid for it. It might have been like 100, and I mean, it was still pretty high. It's 160, 170 or something like that. So I get this shoe in. I'm looking this shoe over. Now, mind you, this is a great way for you to kind of figure out if your shoe is authentic or not. Go look at other actual stock pics, you know, or on blogs that you trust. So that's what I did. And if you looked on the bottom sole, so it says Vapor Max on the bottom of one sole. Like, I know I have a few Vapor Max, I just don't have them out for this video. And then on the other part, it has Be True, but Be True is in big, thick, bold letters, and they're really close together, kind of like damn near connected. That's not what these letters were. These letters were not as bold as they should have been, and they were pretty spaced out. Now, don't get me wrong. If it's like a grade school shoe, things can always be different on a grade school shoe versus a men's shoe. This wasn't the case because this was a women's pair, so it should have looked identical to all the pairs that I looked at online, and it did not. So I said, listen, homie fam, no offense, but I think you got scammed. I think you got sold a fake, and this is now coming to me as a fake. And so I returned that. So I didn't have an issue with that L of, you know, kind of reconciling it and getting my money back. I just went ahead, you know, put that money towards a different Vapor Max that wasn't some special shoe that was just a legitimate, you know, OG version 1 Vapor Max. But fake kicks can damage a lot of people down the line. So yeah, that's the second L I took when it came to eBay, or just one of the two, the second that I've taken. A third one that I took, and this just has to do with poor communication, non-respondent sellers. So this is just my take. When I post something on eBay, and I may have like Nike or Jordan apparel, something that maybe I'm just not wearing anymore, and I'll just throw it on there and I can easily get rid of it. Or I've sold some shoes on there too before. I'm trying to get rid of it, so trust me, I am super respondent. If you want pictures, if you want to best offer me or something like that, or you buy immediately, trust me, I get that package out to you immediately. I think that's just great customer service. You do need to act like you're running a business if you're gonna sell something. If I purchase something as a buyer, I am sending you my money immediately because I want the item immediately. Do not delay, do not be, you know, on CP time on sending me my stuff or responding to me. And that's what this person was. So the very first time I tried to buy the acronym Presto, I actually originally went for the black and gray pair because I thought, you know, more practical to wear. Send my money off, and this seller does not respond to me for a while, and I'm getting heated, I'm getting mad. I didn't get a response for days, and I said, you know what, since you didn't even claim my money in PayPal, you can give me my money back. And I just went to a totally different seller who immediately took the payment, shipped my shoes out, and you guys saw me unbox that. So, non-respondent sellers, poor communication is a huge issue with adults, period, alright? But that's my story time. So those are just some L's that I've taken on eBay. They happen to the best of us. I don't care. If you can take L's on eBay, StockX. You can take L's in a retail store. You could get a pair that's been scuffed up from trying on, or the factory has flaws in it. Just any number of things can happen. We all take L's, but losses are lessons, okay? So whatever loss you've dealt with, that's a lesson for you to kind of learn from. Thank God by eBay, I am protected, you know, with PayPal, so I've always been able to get my money back. And I'll be sure, you know, I have another video coming up that's going to tell you how I safely shop on eBay, or at least the best ways that you can go about to shop on eBay. So hopefully you guys stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for rocking out with this video. Can't talk today. Video as always. Peace.